It was a day filled with promise, especially for Mila, a majestic mare who had just given birth to a beautiful foal named Kira. The bond between mother and daughter was immediate and profound, filling the farm with joy. However, the happiness was short-lived. Just days after Kira's birth, Mila fell gravely ill. The farmers tried everything they could, but despite their efforts, Mila's condition worsened. One fateful evening, surrounded by the soft sounds of the farm, Mila took her last breath, leaving Kira alone and vulnerable. The little foal, still wobbly on her legs, wandered around the paddock, calling out for her mother, her cries echoing in the stillness of the night. Kira soon fell ill herself, the weight of her loss heavy on her tiny heart. The farmers were heartbroken, watching as the once vibrant foal grew weaker. But in the shadows of the barn, a surprising friendship was about to unfold. Nick, a scruffy but loyal farm dog, had always been more interested in chasing after rabbits than befriending the horses. Yet, something stirred within him as he watched Kira's plight. One afternoon, as Kira lay in the grass, shivering and weak, Nick approached cautiously. He sniffed at her, sensing her distress. From that moment on, he became her protector. Nick would curl up next to Kira, offering warmth and comfort. He would bark to alert the farmers whenever Kira showed signs of worsening health, his instincts kicking in as he sensed the urgency of her situation. Days turned into weeks, and under the watchful eyes of the farmers and Nick's unwavering support, Kira began to recover. Her playful spirit slowly returned, and she started to trot around the paddock, her legs growing stronger. Nick was always by her side, his tail wagging in delight as he encouraged her to play, to run, and to rediscover joy. But the tranquility of the farm was soon shattered. One sunny afternoon, while Kira was grazing near the edge of the field, a snake slithered silently through the grass, its eyes fixed on the unsuspecting foal. Nick, ever vigilant, spotted the danger and sprang into action. Without a moment's hesitation, he dashed toward Kira, barking frantically, trying to steer her away from the threat. In a split second, Nick lunged at the snake, intercepting it just as it coiled to strike. The sharp fangs sank into Nick's side, and he yelped in pain. The farmers rushed to the scene, their hearts racing as they saw Nick protectively shielding Kira, despite the injury he had just sustained. They quickly tended to Nick, rushing him to the vet while Kira watched, her eyes wide with fear and concern. Days passed, and the farm was filled with an air of uncertainty. Nick was recovering, but the vet warned that it would take time. Kira, sensing her friend's pain, refused to eat or play, her spirit dampened. The farmers did their best to comfort her, but it was clear that Kira missed Nick dearly. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Nick returned to the farm, bandaged but alive. The moment Kira saw him, her eyes lit up, and she galloped over, nuzzling him with all her might. Nick wagged his tail, his heart swelling with joy as he realized Kira was back to her old self, her spirit rekindled by his return.